Hi everybody, Elirra here. So we hit our 8K mark, so I'm going to go ahead and do a Q&A. So here it is, 8K celebration Q&A with Elirra Plays. So let's see what kind of questions we've got, guys. So Vincent Hardy asked, when did you start playing Creatures of Sonaria? Well, I started playing Creatures of Sonaria during the Easter 2021 event. And I really love that event. I love the boss. I kind of still have a little bit of a nostalgic feeling with the Easter events, although this year it felt a little grindy. Okay, number 2, what got you into Creatures of Sonaria? What got me into Creatures of Sonaria was my kids. They kept telling me how fun it was and saying that I had to play, so I decided to play. And this was actually my first Roblox game. So that's pretty cool too. Number 3, favorite creature in game. So my favorite creature is now, hands down, the jelly. As a lot of you know, in my last Q&A, I said that if I was a dev, I would make a jellyfish creature. So this is actually really perfect. Number 4, favorite animal or fish in real life, and if it's a jellyfish, which type? So my favorite jellyfish type is the comb jellyfish. There are different types of comb jellies as well, but I like the harmless ones that grow to be between 2 and 4 inches long. I hope to own a few of them someday. All right, number 5. How's your day going? Today or the day of the video if this gets posted. So my day is going pretty well. I just woke up actually. It's 7 a.m. as I'm writing out the answers to this question. Number 6. And finally, if you could redesign any creature in-game, can be more than one if you want, which one or ones and why? Okay, you know I've said it before and I still stand by it. Ghibli needs a redesign. It looks so stiff. I really don't like the way it moves and the way its wings are. You guys all know that I hate Ghibli as it is, but they really could look cooler. I think for the most part, they've gotten way better at making creature designs now, so I can't really complain about the new ones. Next. Oh, if you want to see a video on the comb jelly, it's really cool. They have bioluminescence and they have like a rainbow that moves around on their body. It's really cool. You could check out this video if you want to see. So Clover asks, if you could create any creature, would it be a tank, flyer, aquatic, etc.? Would it be either herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore, and why? So hands down, it would be a semi-aquatic omnivore. I just really find them superior to all other creatures because they have a choice of all types of terrain and they can always find food. I try to only play them if I can. The jelly is superior. All right, what's your favorite food? My favorite food is definitely Mediterranean. I love hummus, pickled eggplant, baba ganoush, tabbouleh, and some good turmeric rice in a pita with chicken. There's nothing like it. And if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. So Lazy Rainwing asks, what's your favorite creature in Creatures of Sonaria? So as I said, my favorite creature is definitely the jelly. Number 2, if you could create or edit a current ability or breath, what would it be and why? Well, they just nerfed the breath, and I think that that was just wrong. Even as someone who has breath used against me a lot, I don't think it was too overpowered. I think it was mainly just annoying, so I'd bring back the old breath. Number 3, day or night. You know, a few months ago, I would have said night, but I've become more of a morning person. I get a lot done when I get up early. Like I said, it's actually 7 a.m. for me right now. Number 4. What creature was the most recent when you joined Creatures of Sonaria? If you don't remember, that's okay. Well, I joined during the Easter 2021 event, so it would have been Buffy, Lopi, Kiki, and whatever others were available in that event. I don't really remember. Number 5. Okay, last question. Which creature has the funniest or weirdest animation in your opinion? Well, I think it is super cute that Astrothy can jump. By spamming the aggro, you can hop a lot, and I just think it's really cute. I remember being so excited about that for some reason. I don't even know why. Now, we also have Jeff's aggro, which is absolutely hilarious, and the fact that he bounces around when sitting is just too much for me. It's so funny. You've seen it a lot in my bloopers, actually. Invisible Sprinkles asked, what inspired your YouTube channel or your YouTube name? I can do that, so I did. As far as the name, I randomized Elirra about 19 years ago when playing World of Warcraft. I loved it so much that I've just hung on to it all the time, and that's my name everywhere. What got you into Creatures of Sonaria, and when did you first play it? As I said, my children got me into Creatures of Sonaria, and they were so excited when I started playing. 3. What's my favorite place on the map? My favorite place on the map is what I like to call Loopy Rock. Some call it Flyer's Rock. It's the tall rock between dunes and plains, I think it is. Now, however, my favorite creature doesn't fly, it only glides, so it's too hard to get up there. Because of that, I've kind of taken to the water for growing. Which creature would you remodel? As I said, the Ghibli is just... I don't like it. I don't like Ghiblis as it is, and I definitely don't like their design. Number 5. If you could make a creature concept art of anything, or any creature idea that you had, would you, and what do you think it would look like? Well, I can't really draw, at all, so I couldn't really make a concept art if I wanted to. But we have the jelly now, so I don't have to design a jellyfish anymore. Lippy Saxena asks, what got you into Creatures of Sonaria? Well, my kiddos did. Number 2, how much do you enjoy Creatures of Sonaria on a scale of 1 to 10? When I started playing this game, it definitely would have been a 10, but now they're coming out with too many creatures. I can't even keep up anymore, and I'm making myself broke trying to get all these creatures. It also feels like that's all I'm doing, is scraping together to get creatures, and I have no time to actually play, so I'd say it's about a 5 right now. Number 3, how do you think Creatures of Sonaria could be improved? I think Creatures of Sonaria is actually taking some time to focus on the map and the trade realm, and that's great, but I think they could stop adding so many creatures and make a better system for earning mush. The missions are great and all, but it's still hardcore grinding, and people have a hard time keeping up with all the new creatures because of that. Also, content creators were told that they'd get a new plushie and palettes exclusive to us many months ago, and we've had no word of it since. I think that would really spark my interest in the game again, but for now, it's dying out a bit. Number 4, how is your life going? My life's going pretty great. The channel's growing, we've got pups on the way, my kids are moving on to new chapters in their lives. I think I'm kind of living the life right now. Number 5, what's your favorite color, food, animal, and creature in Creatures of Sonaria? My favorite color is dark pink. My favorite food is Mediterranean. My favorite animal is the comb jellyfish. And my favorite creature in Creatures of Sonaria is definitely the jelly. Dragon on Devices asked, what are your favorite games to play apart from Creatures of Sonaria? Well, I think a lot of people know that my favorite game at the moment is Dragon Adventures. My son actually made a game recently though, which I'm hopefully going to play in a video so you can all see it. He's 10, so it's a pretty impressive feat to even make a game. He has limited resources to work with, but I think it'll be fun to play. Number 2, how's your dog doing? My dog's pretty fat. She's She's due to have her puppies in 2 days. I'll show you a picture that kind of sums it all up in the next slide. Drawing skill. Drawing skill, 1 to 10. My drawing skill, I think it's about a 1. Maybe someday during a live event or something, I'll be able to show you guys some of my art from when I was attending the Art Institute, and you'll get to see for yourself. Number 4. Do you read Percy Jackson? If not, I highly recommend it. I don't read it. I actually started it, but I couldn't really get into it for some reason. Number 5, favorite fandom. My favorite fandom. I'd have to say that my favorite fandom is Stranger Things right now. Particularly the hype around Eddie Munson. My son's going to be Eddie Munson for Halloween because we just think he's the best character to ever grace Stranger Things with their presence. I really want to know what you guys think about Stranger Things, and be careful because I'm obsessed. Number 6. Are you interested in mythology? Oh my God, am I interested in mythology? Heck yeah. I actually took a few classes in college specifically for mythology. I'm particularly interested in creation myths, you know, those about the way the universe was created. Number 7, do you watch or have you watched How to Train Your Dragon? I have watched How to Train Your Dragon a couple of times actually, and I think it's super cute. Number 8, how's things going in life? So basically, I'm just kind of living the life right now. It's going well. It's about to get really hectic though, so bear with me on that one. Number 9, favorite creatures of Sonaria Critter. Well, my favorite is hands down the jelly. Number 10, do you read Frostheart? Another book I highly recommend. I actually haven't even heard of Frostheart, to be honest. Sorry about that. So there she is. That about sums it up. You see her big belly. She's just sitting there. She just lays around and does nothing. So Masterhead asks, 1, is it hard to be a Creatures of Sonaria YouTuber? Well, this is pretty much the hardest thing I've done yet, and I've done a lot of things in my life. I was even in the military for 10 years, but at least in the military, someone told me what to do all the time, so I didn't even really have to think. With YouTube, I have to constantly try to think of new ideas, and I have to work really hard to make them reality. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Number 2, what got you into making videos? Well, as I said, it was my kids. We were playing the game, and I was noticing that there were YouTubers that were being rewarded, and I actually just wanted to be rewarded for my work. And I thought that it would be a good time to start doing it. Number 3, in your opinion, what's the worst creature to play as? I would have to say that the worst creature to play as is absolutely Boreal. I love playing Boreal, but you just can't anymore. Like, you get ganged up on and you get killed every single time. I don't get the obsession with killing Boreal. Honestly, I don't. I used to be able to lay by the Oasis pond for hours just chatting with people, but now I can't do that. Like, I can't even get to Oasis now without getting attacked by a bunch of people. In your opinion, what's the best creature to play as? Well, the best creature is Jelly. I love the spin it does when it's gliding. I love that it's a semi-aquatic omnivore, and I just love its design. I love that it can get away from predators really easily and quickly. Number 5. If you were a dev of the game, what would you change or add? If I were a dev, I would add the CC plushies and palettes. Hands down, that's what I would do. Flying Crocodile. I spelled your name wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's Crocodile. Anyways, number 1, do you color your Creatures of Sonaria skins? I do sometimes color my Creatures of Sonaria skins, but for the most part, I just play default. And it's really, like, for a really stupid reason, and it's just that I feel like I'm just gonna die, so what's the point? spending 20 minutes making a skin and then dying as soon as I spawn in. Okay, number 2, what's your favorite food? My favorite food is Mediterranean food. Number 3, a place you want to go. So, oh man, my biggest goal right now is to go to Iceland and sleep under the northern lights in a dome tent. I want to do that so bad. Actually, I'm really excited about the northern lights. It's on my bucket list. All right, number 4, do you have a favorite weather? Well, my favorite weather is rainy and cool, but not cold. I don't really like cold, but I would take it over hot any day. So, which brings us to number 5, too hot or too cold. I would rather be too cold any day. Definitely. Spazzy Bonk asked, what inspired your YouTube channel? Well, my kiddos inspired my channel. Since they begged me to play the game, they started the journey there. I just saw a place where like I said, where YouTubers were being rewarded, and I thought it was a good time, as good a time as any to try my hand at it. Number 2, how's your dog? My dog's pretty fat right now. She should be going into labor in about 24 to 48 hours, and we'll have pups within about 24 hours after that. So it's really close, guys. I hope you're ready for puppy videos. Number 3, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite color of the alphabet? I would definitely have to say potato. Sausage asks, 1, I want Aries, LOL. I really do wish that I could give one to everyone. I think it's really sad that I only get 20. It may sound like a lot, but they go really fast. And I wish I could just give everybody one. It would be great. Number 2, when did you start playing Creatures of Sonaria? I started playing Creatures of Sonaria at the beginning of the Easter event in 2021. Number 3, any other favorite games on Roblox? Well, my other favorite game is definitely Dragon Adventures. I think you'll find me there most of the time if I'm playing a Roblox game. So that's it for the questions, and I've been going for a while now, so I should probably just end it here. If I disappear for a while, puppies are on the way. I hope you all have a great day and are ready for puppy videos and are kind to one another. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!